Coach, you took down Northern Illinois 84-69 to improve to 4-0 in conference play. Despite your leading score totaling just 3 points, you walk away with a 15-point victory. What went right for you on Tuesday, and did you learn anything about your team on that night?
Yeah, I think our group, we're finding different ways to win. You know, you mentioned Cam had 3 points. I told the whole team in front of the team. I said it's probably not going to happen the rest of the year. They all laughed. And the great thing about Cam, he was the same person throughout the game, on the bench after the game. He said, "Coach, all I care about is winning." That's what our guys do. They keep the team at the forefront. And you're going to have guys certain nights where maybe not Byers' night, and maybe next game maybe it's Evan Ipsara. The next game it's Antoine. We have so many different guys that can score and play make that I think we're really difficult to scout against.
Yeah, off the top of my head, I think he only took 4 shots. Does that just, how does that just represent, everything you've been saying with, a team culture? Just it doesn't matter who it is, next man up. I mean, it's not like he was out there just jacking up shots. He just let other people have their night.
Yeah, they were paying so much attention to him, as they should, right? He's one of the best scorers in all of college basketball, and I got to continue to do a good job of putting him in position to where he could score. But he didn't force anything. He didn't get frustrated. He still guarded. Because, it's like I've told Cam before. I said, you're way more than just a scorer. You're a player. And good players are two-way guys, impact game on both ends of the floor, rebound. There's a million different ways you can impact the game. And I think it's just a testament how good of a teammate he is and how good of a person he is.
With this win, your team extended its win streak to 6 games, the most since the 2005-06 season. Throughout your time at Miami, you have mentioned that the decisions that you have made or are making were with year 3 in mind. How have you seen just the team's culture and the program progress since you first got here?
Yeah, the last 2 years have been building blocks to help us get to where we are right now. Even though maybe you couldn't see the great progress we were making with the record, the results, I did feel like we were building the culture back up, and we got guys that fit. I know all these guys on the team, they fit our core values. That's kind of like our North Star, our core values, and we recruit to those. You can't change people. You don't just recruit talent and then expect them to become you. That's not reality. And our player leadership, whether it's Evan Ipsara, Dan Lewis, Peter Suter, the 3 guys that were voted as captains. And we got some other really good young leaders that are emerging too. A guy like Ian Elmer is really emerging as a leader. Just their voice, and they live it out every single day, our core values. And in practice, whether it's just going to class, whatever it might be, they live them out. And it's just, honestly, it's fun to be around. We got a great group that all fits together, that we're all kind of like-minded in a lot of ways. And we have a great time together.
Your team currently ranks 5th in the country in effective field goal percentage. Another thing that you've just honed in on just how good of a shooting team is and, how much belief you have in the team. What's it been like to see them have that belief and also just execute it?
Yeah, we got a lot of shot makers. I mean, we really do, but our ball moves. That's the key to our deal is our passing, our ability to hit the open guy, to make the right play, to cut for others, to screen for others. There's so many ways you can impact the game. You don't have to be the guy making the shot or taking the shot. Did you help create the shot, right? And we put a lot of value on that, and our guys know that. I think we play the game the right way, and I think that results in we're getting a lot of wide open shots, whether that's at the rim. We could shoot the ball really well from 3, but we could score at the rim as well, whether it's post-ups, drives, cuts. We're finding creative ways to get there.
You travel to Kent State this Saturday for a 3 p.m. contest. What are you expecting from the Golden Flashes?
Boy, they're going to play hard. I know Coach Senderoff very well. We worked together in Indiana several years ago. He's a close friend of mine. They are going to be foaming at the mouth. All right, they just lost, obviously, to Western Michigan at home. And if I know Rob Senderoff, he's got to have those dudes ready to play. They play really hard. They're physical. They're a great defensive team. They turn you over. They offensive rebound. And then they got these 2 scorers out there that are as good as 2 scorers in our league, Von Cameron Davis is a nightmare to match up with. He's 6'5", but he's about 235, 240. He can shoot, drive it, post it. And then you got Jalen Sullinger, who just flies off a million screens. Rob Senderoff puts him in a great position to score the ball. So we got our hands full with those two guys, and then keep them off the glass and taking care of the ball. Those would probably be the keys to victory.